Doki Doki. Everything is super normal and cool. Everything is really normal. Everything's really normal in this game. Nothing bad's happening.
And we're doing a dating sim game, yeah.
Don't worry. This is totally
Christ, that's
normal.
cool
This is how the menus. This is how
That's
it
very
always
cool.
looks.
That's awesome. Nice.
Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. This is how the game looks.
I also like how our eye is like pink and fucked up looking.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
God, I need to get back into character. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd start without her, because she's a bitch. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I didn't really care. I just wanted people to think I was a cool, nice dude. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag. Wow. Who should I show my poem to first?
Let's go with Natsuki.
Natsuki? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. Felicia, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home! What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good. But yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? I just start at the fucking lowest shittest level you can start. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, I'd like to read it. Exclamation marks! Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. It's all dog shit. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
I didn't know monkeys could cry and climb at the same time.
They're very upset. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing is supposed to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems to people I can't read today, holy shit! But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Like you read it, and then I hit you really fucking hard. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write a poem about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I make it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring up the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess I was more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah. Guess not. Fuck, you're a lot. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my
psycho in this one?
Who should I show my poem to next? There's only one option. Who do you think it should be?
I guess it should be Sayori. Wait a minute.
There we go. Who's Sayori? I've never heard that name before.
Hi, Felicia! Having a good time so far?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it for the second time, I guess. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Is she fucking crazy? I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, wanna share your poem with me?
Nah, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Felicia. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. We all took a shit, but it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
What are you talking about? We all took a shit.
We're all taking shits.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Felicia. I was going ooh in my head while reading it.
Because of all the ghosts that are going ooh, and they were scared.
Spooky ghosts, yeah. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. That's what she said.
Wow.
I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations real fucking bottom of the barrel low. That way, I always counts, but I put in the littlest, tiniest amount of effort humanly possible for me to still get away with it.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Fuck, I didn't know that.
Writings that full of imagery and symbolism and all that, and taking a shit. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality when she's pooping. I don't mean like it's a bad thing though. Everyone can poop. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally giving up on people and her shits.
Okay.
She spends so much time in her own head, there's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, especially with poops, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri?
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose, I should go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? It's kinda shit. Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Hole in wall? Not hole in the wall, hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
So, what did you think?
Huh, it's very shit, freeform, if that's what you'd call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Ah, it's okay. I know it's shit. I took a shit on it, and that's the kind of style that's gone very popular nowadays. That is, a
Obsessed with
lot of
shit
poems
today.
have been putting, well, emphasis on the timing between words and lines and poop. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful, like this.
What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm almost afraid to ask.
Well, I'm not sure how to put it really, but I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently in the bathroom. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Well, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly and coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better with friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Wink, wink. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. That's right, ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow and smear it on that paper. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Jesus fucking Christ. Who should I show my poem to next? Uri.
I love Monica. She's so weird today.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her entire fucking face.
My face! Oh! He's gonna hate me!
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous for?
Nope, fuck.
Ha 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 ha!
Yuri takes a breath.
So... what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before, almost like the previous save.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh.
Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse for my natural God-given fucking talents. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's dog
I smell
shit.
fucking bull. I smell bull. I smell bullshit, Yuri. You fucking liar. You said you liked it. You
It's
said it
just
was the
that-
best poem ever. You piece of shit. You piece of shit, Yuri.
It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, like being just shit. And having been through that myself, not as bad as you, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together, which is very newbie, and the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Take that.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. She just lines up all of my weaknesses and fucking blows them away one after another with precision.
Shoots you like a gun.
Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem that you wouldn't even be able to fucking tell, because you're dumb as fuck. And not just finding them and building them, but getting them to actually work together is probably the most challenging part that you really struggled with here.
The most challenging part is this fucking conversation, Yuri.
It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback, like it's
Nah.
shit.
One said it was the best she's ever read, the other said it's the worst thing she's ever read, and you said it was the best thing you've ever read until you found out it was the first thing I wrote, then you said it was dog shit, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to be thinking right now.
Hatsuki can be a little biased, though she loves everybody's poems.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine, I fucking forgot what you said already. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Holy shit. What are you saying? What were you about to say? What was
Do you
that?
mind if you read my poem now is what I was gonna say, and we just exchange at the same time? Oh, please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light.
Fuck's sake.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Okay. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
You should be sorry for that. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
You fucking were, but you took a long time to read, you bitch.
I can't read very well. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's really pretty.
Well, that's a relief.
Also, I like the poem.
give
Even
a
though it's short, don't interrupt me, you dick. Even though
I don't
it's
give a
short,
shit.
it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short, actually. It dragged.
That's a question mark, not a fucking statement.
Oh, yeah. I can make it whatever. I make the lines whatever I want it to be. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. Question mark. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild so you'd understand it. Something, easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Felicia.
Really? I totally must have missed the point completely because it said ghost in the fucking title.
Well, I suppose you did glance over after all, and seeing the word ghost would confuse you for being ghosts. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
So it is
Actually
about
a
ghosts. I don't get it.
Lingering in her remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. So it's like a ghost, but not really. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more that's a lot more solid, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Felicia.
Ah! Me too. P.U. I mean, phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Sigh. I guess that's why what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with its language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is... cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant... the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Humph! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Felicia did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style.
Oh, fucking Yuri's so pretentious.
She is. She's like, I'm so smart, I'm the smartest one in the room, only my writing's better. What a bitch! I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, unlike your writing. Which I haven't yet. Wow. And Felicia liked my poem too, you know.
That's only because I wanna kiss you.
Yeah, he even told me he was impressed by it and wanted to stick his fist in my mouth. What?
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... fuck. Oh, shit. You're just,
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Felicia appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Felicia started showing up.
Oh damn. Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little,
This doesn't
This
involve
doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Oh shit. Oh shit. It's getting all weird. Me? Look who's talking, you
music's
wanna
getting
be
metal.
edgy bitch!
Edgy? Fucking hell. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See?
Christ.
Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove
Fucking hell.
anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa! Be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri.
Amazing. Fucking
Oh,
hell.
my bad. You already do, don't you?
Fucking hell. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Felicia hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Ugh.
Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing here.
Felicia. She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Ugh.
How did I get dragged by whoever? So of course, I don't fucking.
Oh, Christ. Christ.
Choose.
Christ. Yuri, I guess.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh shit. Okay.
Natsuki.
No.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, God. Just pick anybody. I don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yuri.
Pick somebody.
Yuri.
Yuri.
Yeah.
Yuri. Yuri. Oh, God. Yuri, save us. Save us. Yuri. Oh,
Monica's
fuck.
here now. Hello, Monica.
Hey there!
Christ. That's... Oh, fuck.
Hey, Felicia. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay.
I love the horror parts of this game. They're so intense.
It is.
Sorry about that!
What the fuck? You spoke so loudly, Discord cut out. I'm just gonna assume you said your lines.
I did.
They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ah! Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Oh shit, we're cornering you away.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs
Christ.
away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth at her desk with her palm on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did to Natsuki.
Felicia, please don't hate me. please? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri.
Way to kill the mood.
We don't need it.
You chose this voice, man.
I know, it's great.
Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks to me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. My rules. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please, let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Felicia. It would just be embarrassing while you listen. Or while
And watch us kiss.
Sigh! I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble. I really appreciate whatever the fuck that
Poem
says.
time, poem time, it's poem time. What a normal episode this was.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
see
a
you
lovely-
next week. Woo.
Bye!